Hey everyone, Chris here, and in this video, I'm going to go over the GPS options and settings available on the Garmin Instinct GPS watch. In most running GPS watches, like many in the Forerunner series, the devices use just GPS, that's the US satellite constellation, to track activities. But in watches with more advanced navigational systems, like the Garmin Instinct, you can use GPS in combination with another satellite system. This can help the watch acquire your position faster than GPS alone, and also helps with accuracy in difficult environments, such as trails. The downside to using GPS plus another satellite system is that it reduces the battery life a lot faster than just GPS alone. Now, let's get into the menu to see all the options. To change the GPS setting, click the GPS button on your watch. Then press and hold the menu button and enter Run Settings. Or if your default activity is something else, you can enter via the settings for that activity as well. Scroll down until you see the GPS option, and then press GPS again to enter. Now we can see the GPS options available on the Garmin Instinct. You can turn it off, which obviously increases battery life, but takes away activity tracking capabilities. Next is GPS only. This is called Normal in the menu system. This uses just the US satellite system. Then we have GPS plus Glonass. This is the system built by Russia. And then GPS plus Galileo, the system built by the European Space Agency. Now, before we get to the final option, which is UltraTrac, some obvious questions come to mind. Which system is best? Which one should I choose for my activity? As with most things, it depends. These systems have some intricacies that may determine which you should choose for your particular need. For example, the European Galileo system has better tracking at higher latitudes than the others. It also offers a more stable connection in city environments than GPS or Glonass. I found a great article by expertworldtraveler.com that goes into all these nuances in detail. I will link that in the description of this video. Alright, on to the final setting, UltraTrac. This is a GPS setting that saves battery by recording your position data less often. So the trade-off here is more battery life in exchange for less accurate positioning data. I haven't used this option yet, but Garmin's official recommendation is to use this for, quote, activities that demand longer battery life and for which frequent sensor data updates are less important. At first it sounds like this would be an ideal setting for ultramarathons, but I think it may also depend on how complex and technical the route is. You may get the battery life you need out of this feature, but I could imagine your overall distance may not match the route you actually ran. And I don't know about you, but I want to be sure that my watch reads 100 kilometers at the end of a 100K race. Okay, so that does it for this overview of the GPS options on the Garmin Instinct. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below, and I'd be happy to help. Cheers.